Welcome back to the Mad Cinema Show. I'm Scott G.
And I'm Phil D.
So last week of Bad Movie Month, I think we set the bar pretty low last week.
We set the bar as low as it gets,
yeah,
in my opinion.
last week. Well, we're about to do it again, Philip, because we're talking about Broken Flowers.
Broken Flowers.
Now, this is a little bit of a departure from what we usually do, because, you see, we didn't rewatch this movie.
I at least had to make Scott experience Pink Flamingos so he could agree that it's the worst movie ever.
Absolutely, and I do agree that it is worse.
But
Broken Flowers is still a boring, dumb movie for boring, dumb people.
That's supposed to be a comedy. It's labeled as a comedy.
You're supposed to laugh at this.
I mean, if you're the kind of person that just thinks that Bill Murray's funny just when he's standing there, which I mean, I'm okay.
I can get that. Maybe not so much nowadays.
Yeah, not so much at this time either.
At this time. It's just
So I ask you, what do you remember of Broken Flowers? Because you saw this in theaters.
I saw it in theaters, and that is the only time I have watched this movie.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have avoided it like the plague ever since. So I remember that Bill Murray is a sad old man.
Yeah.
He finds out at some point that he has a kid.
Yep.
The kid is probably a good 30 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes around to all the women that he had slept with to try to figure out who the mom is and who this kid is. And then an underage girl takes all of her clothes off in front of him.
Yep.
And that's it. That's all I actually remember.
And the funny part is, I saw this movie on my own accord, either, on Amazon or Netflix or something. It was just, on there. And,
you had an afternoon.
Yeah.
You didn't know what you were getting into.
I was high and saw Bill Murray.
Oh,
okay, I'll watch this Bill Murray comedy.
Yeah. It says comedy.
And I remember exactly the same amount.
Dirty fucking lie.
But I remember exactly the same amount of this movie as you do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because that's it.
And we came to the conclusion that that's actually all that happens in the movie. Because I don't even think he ever comes to the resolution of him finding the son.
He never finds the son. I do remember the very last shot. It's him driving away, and then a guy that kind of looks like a pudgy Bill Murray kind of walks in the frame. And it's kind of alluded to that maybe that is his son.
Oh, that's so shit.
Yeah, and that's it. And it's so incredibly disappointing. But anyways.
Well, let's talk about some other stuff.
Yeah,
then.
Let's not talk about this.
Since we didn't watch this movie.
That's the end of the...
That's it.
That's the end of the conversation for Broken... That's
Broken
all
Flowers,
Broken
guys.
Flowers deserves.
Yeah. So, again, don't watch this movie.
No.
So we have two... Watch if you're trying to, like step outside the realm of...
Look, you're not a bad person if you watch this movie. You're a bad person if you like it. I'm just kidding. Like what you like.
Yeah, but not this, please.
Try not to. At least try.
Attempt.
The attempt is more important than the results.
Okay. In other news,
so fuck Broken Flowers. Let's talk about shark. Let's talk about a shark movie.
Because sharks.
Because sharks are assholes.
Oh man.
I've never really cared for the ocean.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty. It's pretty to look at.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to be in it.
No.
There's sharks in the ocean.
And the movie that we watched instead of Broken Flowers, which I hadn't seen before and Scott had, and he recommended it to me like a year ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's The Shallows.
Yeah.
Which
really good.
Man, yeah.
Intense. So give me your thoughts since this is your first time watching it. Because I know the whole time you were just going, I just saw you keep sinking into your chair, and every few minutes it's no.
It's bad. Yeah, it's real bad. So I kind of dig that whole shit keeps getting worse style of
like
filmmaking.
thriller.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah. I like that a lot. And I don't feel like they went too heavy on like the gore on this one. They made it realistic.
Yeah,
they didn't try to over sensationalize it, which is cool. And I think...
Well, and a lot of the more graphic scenes are kind of off screen. Did you notice how they'll like get real tight on her face and just showing her reaction to the thing?
And the blood coming up in the water.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And stuff like that. So that's really what you're dealing with as far as like any gore.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
It's streamlined and realistic, and it's also
a very tight movie.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I think that... there are little things about it that you could probably pick at, but it's a fucking terrifying shark film. Is
absolutely,
what it is. It just bare bones. It's scarier than any shark film I've ever seen.
Absolutely,
you know what I
mean?
Man,
it just keeps, like I kept telling you, dude. It's just gonna keep turning those screws in, until the very end.
This ain't no Deep Blue Sea.
No,
you're gonna get a chuckle out of it. No, this is fucking tense. It's like the bear scene from Revenant the whole time.
The whole movie.
The whole goddamn movie.
So what's her name? Nancy.
Yeah.
Okay. So med student.
Yeah.
Obviously very far along in that in inner schooling.
Yeah.
She goes to I know it was filmed in Australia. I don't think that's supposed to be Australia.
Yeah, no, it's probably supposed to be South America.
Yeah, somewhere within there. But she goes to this like secretive beach that her mom used to go to, and she's coming to terms with the loss of her mom. I think from cancer, or whatever.
Yeah.
So she's going to the secret beach. She gets dropped off there. She surfs, so that's how she gets in the water. Just in case she's not just strolling in there. Hey, sharks.
She just walk into the water.
Yeah. But surfs for a little while, meets a few guys. They're surfers.
Yeah.
They go away. She, what is it? She's out there. She sees some dolphins, and she sees a dead whale carcass.
And yes, she wants to go poke it.
Man, she didn't even have a stick. What's she gonna poke it with? That's my nitpick.
You can't resist the urge to poke a dead whale carcass, Scott.
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand.
But no, that was actually one of the nitpicks that I read from something just recently after watching it. Is a highly skilled surfer would know not to go anywhere near a dead whale carcass because they draw in sharks.
Oh yeah,
and I get it, but again. Nitpicks. It's a fucking movie.
You gotta drive the plot with bad decisions. Isn't that the way any of this works?
Absolutely. Haven't you seen recent movies?
I also, as soon as we saw the whale, and then it was showing the, pulled out view, and I was like, oh, oil.
Yeah.
It looks like it could just be blood, but it's sitting on the surface of the ocean, and that's just not going to happen.
Well, and it's shimmery,
and it has the shimmer.
What did you call that? It's something
iridescence.
Iridescence?
Oh no, it's ambergris.
Ambergris. That's what
because the whales have a super fatty blubberiness on the outside that is very oily. You can make ambergris lamps, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm not
highly
sure.
Flammable.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the whole like set the
ocean on fire
situation. I mean, if there's a flammable enough fluid that's on the surface, then sure. But I don't know that the ambergris is going to break down to a point where it. But that's another nitpick.
Are we thinking too hard about our elevated B movie shark?
Everything else was fine. Even the resetting the bird's wing, like fuck it, whatever. But
this ambergris,
I don't know if you can set the ocean on fire like that with a dead whale juice.
Yeah. Speaking of the ambergris, whether it's true that you could actually set the ocean on fire with it or not, I do like the way that this movie sets things up.
Yeah, it does
to be used. Yeah,
because me noticing that later, you're like, oh hey, look, oil.
Yeah.
She used the oil. I think the pacing's great. I mean the filming's beautiful. Like as far as
the cinematography is
Jesus,
man, they found a pretty fucking beach.
Crystal clear water that you'd probably be able to see that shark coming from farther away.
Yeah.
It's just not talk about that.
Are we gonna? We're just gonna end up like every time we praise the movie, we got to nitpick at it. We got to pick at it.
Well, it's one of those things that, like, it's you have to push the movie forward. You have to make the movie, work as where we're going.
Well, in the moment, dude, you're not thinking about that shit,
and she probably
wouldn't either. I mean, she's on a rock. The tides are coming in.
Yeah.
Her leg is literally gashed open.
All decisions are bad decisions.
She like I love her fucking Swiss Army necklace that she has.
What's up with that? Yeah.
Fucking MacGyver with her necklace.
Jeez, man. I'm going to do any kind of surgery with this shit right here.
Yeah.
Man.
But that is a fucking tense moment, and it's so bad, and it builds so well, like with just her acting,
man.
Because all she's doing her speech, like when she would talk to somebody that she's actually doing a suture for,
or for the other people in the room.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder who you. Yeah. But yeah, she pulls that off really well, and I really like it when she's getting back up on the rocks after she's repaired her leg.
Yeah,
and she fucking slams her hip into the rocks.
Oh,
and you go, oh no! Like the whole time, man, I was curling up and
this is bad. This is just not gonna get better.
The movie beats your ass, man.
It really does, man. It turns the fucking screws.
Yeah. So this is definitely a movie we liked.
Indeed. Yeah. Indeed. You might have thought you were coming here for a bad movie episode.
We decided fuck that.
We said fuck that. The world is on fire. We don't need to be talking about these fucking these bad movies right now. We need to get some good shit in here.
Well, like I went home last night and played Last of Us 2 for the first time, and within 2 hours I was like, oh, this is so sad.
Oh yeah. So, anyways, to the shark. How do you feel about it? Like, how do you think they pulled off the shark? I mean, he's obviously terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean,
I got a real dry spot.
Oh man, we're in a real dry spot.
That's coming later.
Yeah. But anyways, I like the way the shark looks. Like you said, man, I'd like to see it in Blu-ray.
Yeah.
This is one of those movies.
Sucks. We got the DVD copy of that. But,
yeah, but
I like the scene when she's looking into the shark's throat.
Oh yeah, with the camera. Yeah.
It kind of reminds me every time they represented the shark with its mouth open.
Mm.
It reminded me of the Goblin King from the Hobbit.
Yeah.
Especially from the animated one, because I mean that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
those big cavernous fucking
where it just dives into their fucking throats. Yeah,
that's what it reminded me of. Which I mean, I love that imagery.
Absolutely.
I think the shark works. I mean,
I think the best scene is when those two guys are kind of swimming out to her,
and
it just flips up
and then catches his face.
Catches the dude in the face,
dude.
Whoa.
I think this
is a bad shark.
It's a badass shark. Yeah, really.
Dude. I mean, what is it? He eats like 3 people and still comes for her. This is a gluttonous shark, man. This is a big old fatty fat.
And he's been chewing on a whale.
On a whale, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I said, dude, he's like those motherfuckers that go to the buffet and just get all the crab legs.
Man, he's a dick. Well, he might be the only shark there because he ate the other one of them too. Sharks will do that, right? Won't sharks
eat each other?
I don't know. Sharks are dicks, but maybe not that much.
They're pretty solitary. Yeah, for the most part.
Man.
Yeah. Or at least the great whites usually, I think. I don't know.
Is that what this is? A great white shark?
Yeah, it's a great white.
Okay. Yeah. It's bad news is what it is. It's bad fucking news.
It's that scene where she's surfing and she's caught that wave and you just see him just kind of come up through the fucking wave. Ooh. no.
Well, really, when she first gets bit, it's pretty fucking terrifying.
Oh, absolutely. Well, because they turn the entire scene red for that whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, and the way that they over accent the blood in the water, make this, because everything's that nice tropical water, blue green, clear, and then all of a sudden it just got stark red.
Yeah.
Oh man,
it creates this feeling of just uncertainty and unease.
That's good.
Yeah. So
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm a big fan of the presentation of this movie. I think that thinking about this movie too much is probably a bad idea. But the execution of the film
is fucking flawless, dude.
Man, ooh.
One thing that I really don't like in this is when anytime she's using her phone.
Oh yeah,
anytime
really
the phone's being used and
they
they have the display just kind of non-diegetic.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I understand why they did it. It's so you can understand more about what's actually going on.
Phones are that important to people's lives, though, that they need to understand the conversation that some characters having on the thing, because we can't fucking just talk to each other on the phone anymore. But I will say, I don't exactly miss those really old phone conversations. Hello? Well, yeah? Sure, I'll come over.
Righto.
Yeah, dude, fuck it, or like even up to like Roseanne. Do you remember all those kids on the phone in the kitchen and they were just talking to nobody?
Yeah,
like fucking talk to them on the phone so that they have a natural conversation.
Exactly.
Just plug the phone in.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Who? All right. Cool.
It reminds me of the fucking conversation that Patrick Bateman has when the detective walks in his office.
Oh yeah.
Make sure to tip the maitre d'. Right. Do you have any more questions? Okay. Right. Got it. Okay.
Talking to nobody.
Talking to nobody at all.
That's great.
Yeah, I just had T. Boone Pickens walk in.
Nice. Anyways, so she's pretty much on that rock for like what, close to 2 days, 2 full days.
Jesus, yeah. Man, 2 days. I guess a day and a half.
2
days, dude. It is 2 days.
It's like 2.5 days.
Well, she moves to another rock.
Oh well, not that specific rock. She also moves to a buoy. So what?
How long was she on the buoy? We don't know.
We don't know. But I do like that last scene.
Oh
yeah. When the shark gets what's coming to him.
Ooh, man,
he just gets fucking wrought iron through his face.
It's ridiculous and amazing. Like there are a couple of scenes in this where you're like, did Eli Roth make this?
Yeah.
This is silly.
Some of it's real silly. And the last scene especially, but man, it's so cathartic after everything that's gone on.
And I love her little bird friend, her seagull friend.
Oh yeah, dude, he's best actor in the movie.
Seriously, is what have I seen him in, man?
Was it The Lighthouse?
Oh,
that's the one from The Lighthouse, man.
Got you, man. He's pretty esteemed.
I'm telling you, man.
We need to contact Charlie Day, see if he needs a bird lawyer,
right?
For all the
fucking bird law
that he does.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, they put dump trucks of money backed up to that bird's house to get him in this movie.
Do you know how much a professional seagull makes?
Oh man,
do you have any idea?
I don't. I can't even fathom the amount.
Seagull handler makes. Do you have any idea?
Right. Was he the guy who did the voice of the seagull in Finding Nemo? That's who that was, right?
And it's the seagull that keeps picking on Yoda. It's the same one. Yeah.
He did smack it to her head.
He did. Stop it now.
Seagulls poke at my head.
Not fun. Yeah. I really do like the charming nature of some of the stuff in the movie. I think that it's got a full gamut of like, hey, this is a feel good moment, and this is the worst thing you can imagine. Because I mean, there's a lot of bad stuff that can happen to you, and there's a lot of real fucked up movies, like Hellraiser's bad, what I mean, and like a Poltergeist situation be bad, but sharks are like a real problem that's on the same level as this kind of fucking terror, and it's a real thing. And I know that like
sharks exist.
They're bad, and they do exactly what we saw here in this movie. This I mean, maybe not flipping guys up and then catching them by the face.
Maybe not eating 3 guys in one day.
Man, I wouldn't put it past the shark though. He'd do it. He'd do it, man.
You got to remember, man. These are sharks.
The sharks.
They're bastards.
So sharks are bastards. Yeah.
Thank you, movies, for teaching us that sharks are bastards.
What I learned today. What really, you know what movies have taught me, man?
What's that?
Is that vacations suck.
Yeah.
Right? Don't go on vacation.
Stay
dude.
home, man. There are no sharks at your house.
Man,
no sharks.
There's no sharks.
No crazy highway killers.
No murder hostels.
Yeah.
You know, there's no
no portal to the beyond.
No. Well,
what?
I don't know. Is your house on Indian burial grounds? Because we have a problem. You know.
I mean, we were having a problem with the closet earlier, but I closed that off. It's fine.
Closet. Yeah. We put a out of order sign.
Out of order sign on it. People don't go in there anymore.
What's wrong with it?
It's a portal to hell.
Yeah, I mean, think about like National Lampoon's Family Vacation.
Oh yeah, that was
Fuck vacations.
Terrible
You don't want to
time.
go on vacation.
No.
Why would you want to do that to yourself?
Stay at home, guys.
Yeah, just
vacation in your backyard.
Yeah, that's right. Where there are no sharks.
Where no sharks are.
I hope there aren't sharks in your backyard.
Land sharks.
Dude. Man, that land shark skit from old SNL.
Yeah, dude.
Well, this has been a short one. So, what else is going on?
I think it's gonna have to be a short one. Because it's fucking hot.
What are we talking about?
So guys, I don't know if another thing that is a real thing. Gary Busey, pet judge. So I found this show this morning, just kind of randomly going through Netflix, and it's on Netflix, and it's free.
Or Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah, if you have Amazon Prime,
excuse me.
It's the video.
If you have Amazon Prime, it's this whole series where Gary Busey is a judge, like in those court shows. Okay,
like Judge Judy.
And he settles people's pet problems, like animal problems. He's a pet judge, and it's fucking hilarious.
It's one of those things that like it's half like a sad old crazy man.
Yeah.
But then you're like, but wait a second, this is Gary Busey.
Yeah. I think he knows what he's doing,
but at the
like
same
in
time,
the moment. But I also think he's taking it 100% seriously.
He looks sincere.
Oh, absolutely.
In every response to these people's benign pet problems.
Yeah.
It's so good.
What's the egg thing? If you look at eggs in all the degrees, then you have 300 or what is it? 360 eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, like,
what did he say?
This motherfucker.
We're victories.
We are victories.
He said we are victories.
We are victories.
And then we are victories. He's got
the parrots will give you a funny massage with their beaks.
This
motherfucker said that. This motherfucker said that with a straight face.
Man, at this point, he might as well just run for the presidency because that's about the same.
That's about the same
level as what the other candidates.
That's all you really
on.
need.
Yeah. The other guy, he's gonna say that at the thing, and all the other candidates gonna be like, yeah, the birds do give you a funny massage with your beaks.
I also see insects the size of limousines.
That's right. That's a point that all candidates can agree on. They're all just as loony.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that'd be wonderful. I think we should vote for Gary Busey. Would you vote?
I'd write him in.
Yeah, man.
I'd write him in. Why not?
Gary Busey, 2020.
Yeah.
We win.
We are victories.
Yeah, we are victories. Jesus.
Guys, for real, like, watch this show. It's probably the funniest thing out right now. But look, don't watch more than one episode. You will die.
You'll start cramping up.
Yeah, dude, you saw me, man. I was holding my heart through that one episode that I was showing you. It was like the whole time.
Make sure you've already stretched and drank your water.
It's
an
exercise. This show, man.
Full ab workout watching this. Yeah, this Gary Busey, man. He said something about concrete jungle. Like,
oh yeah,
we live in a concrete jungle.
I think the guy said it's just like, well, I live in Beverly Hills, not a jungle.
Like, it's a concrete jungle.
It's a concrete jungle.
It got flashbacks from Predator 2.
Right.
It's great. Okay, so what are we doing? What are we doing next week? Are we gonna do movies we actually really like?
We're we gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna go back to just doing movies that we actually like.
Yeah, because this was a bad experiment.
This was a bad experiment.
You know?
I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we made it to the end. Mm-hmm. But yeah, maybe we're gonna hold off on bad movie months.
Yeah.
For a little while.
Yeah.
You know.
Shallows was good.
Shallows was good. Mm-hmm. Shallows was good, guys.
It's a recommend.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Don't let this title fool you. Broken Flowers sucks.
Yeah.
But
the Shallows, it's the bee's knees.
It's terrifying. It's what it is.
Make sure you have a deep enough chair because you will be curling up, man.
It's only a hair shy of Krakens. You know, it's a little less terrifying than Krakens.
Right.
Other than that, nothing much.
It's bad, man. Well, fuck, man. It is hot in here.
Well, so what are we doing next, though?
What are we doing next?
I think we need to make up our minds sometime between now and next week between The Birdcage and Oh Brother Where Art Thou.
Those are two good choices.
Yeah. So we will figure out.
We'll figure it out. If you guys feel like leaving comments and making suggestions on either one of those two, which one you'd like us to talk about more, that would be great.
Please
do. Check us out on Spotify, Anchor, and YouTube. And also check us out on Facebook. Philip, final thoughts?
Yeah, fuck sharks. Jeez.
I think that's
Jeez.
It's putting a period on the end of a sentence right there. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye.